Hey guys, it is Sarah from Natural Alternatives and Sarah Eli Massage. And today I'm going to talk to you about fenugreek and thyme. I think I've mentioned in a few videos that this is one of my absolute all-time favorite products. And then I realized that it's been a long time since I've talked about this, about why I love it so much. So maybe some of you have seen recent videos and seen me mention this, but have never actually seen me or heard me explain why. So, a little bit of my history. When I was young, I had allergies, environmental allergies, animal allergies, food allergies, the whole thing. So, I was always like congested, sinusy, that kind of thing. And when I was younger, I was always told I would grow out of it, and so I was always like excited, like, "Yay, someday this is gonna go away," and it never happened. So, oh well. When I was in my 20s ish, I would get these horrible ear infections. In fact, it was 2 or 3 times. I was trying to go to school and I ended up dropping out in the springtime. Springtime allergies are absolutely the worst time of year for me. This time of year, March, horrible. Normally, I would be absolutely miserable. And ear infections, especially, were my real bad. But ear infections and bronchitis were my big bad horrible things that would happen. So this time of year, I'm so excited that I'm not. But I ended up. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. But I kept having to drop out of school because of it. So when I went into massage school, I was really concerned that I had to go to school for a whole year. It wasn't broken up into semesters like regular school is. So I was concerned that I wasn't going to make it through. And I discovered fenugreek and thyme then. It was a little bit before then that I had started to learn about it, but I really started taking it regularly when I started massage school because I did not want it to be, I didn't want that to happen to me. I did not want to I didn't want to lose track in massage school. So I started taking it. What fenugreek does, so what I specifically was taking this for myself was for that congestion, the mucus that gets stuck. And because my ears wouldn't drain properly and the mucus would just get stuck there and then I would get infections. So what fenugreek does in particular is it helps to soften the I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to say this correctly without sounding like I'm making any claims here, but it helps your body. It helps nourish your body so that the mucous membranes, that lining of inside your ears, your sinuses, it's even in your lungs and in your gut, so that your body can soften those mucous membranes so that you're not over responding to allergens and things like that. So what happens is when you respond to an allergen, that mucus thickens up and it doesn't want to move because it thinks that it's responding to some dangerous something, but then it just sits there and is hard. And then you get I would get these headaches. I would just, oh my gosh, I would get migraines because of how much pressure I would have. Horrible headaches. And I also had stomach problems and things like that. And it all went back to just how thick that mucus would be and would be for me. And I started taking the fenugreek and thyme and immediately started going, oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. I didn't get an ear infection for the first time in years, and I still didn't feel great, but I take that back. I felt really good. I still wasn't 100%. But I kept taking it. I kept taking it. And by the time that it was springtime when I was in massage school, I was so happy because I didn't get an ear infection. I didn't get sick. I didn't feel like I needed to stop going to school. And I said to my classmates, I'm like, oh, I'm so relieved that I'm not missing school because of how sick I've gotten. And one of my classmates said, yeah, but you're always sick. And I thought about it and I'm like, he was right. I was definitely still the one that would catch everything that was coming along. Any little thing, any little bug that anybody got, whether I knew somebody had it or it just was going around, I would get it. And I would get over it quickly, but I was always sick. I probably was sick 4 times that year. I'm sorry, I'm holding the camera. It's a little jiggly, I know. But it was still better than it had been, because it used to be that I would get sick and I would stay sick. I would just stay sick and feel bad all winter and into the spring, and just the spring and the fall were horrible. Um, but I was excited, but it was still bad enough that people were noticing. Yeah, but you're still always sick. So I continued taking this, and over time, um, I stopped getting sick. I stopped overreacting to everything. And granted, I take things that are more specifically for immune system, such as my immune defense, which I don't have one right on the top of my hand, but the powdered marshmallow product that I've shared about before, the My Immune Defense, I've been taking that one. I've been taking ALJ occasionally, and a few other things, just VSC and things like that over the years. I've always taken. That specifically helps strengthen the immune system. But the fenugreek and thyme, I've never stopped taking, and all of my allergy symptoms are 90% better than they used to be. It used to be that this time of year, I would be, if I wasn't sick by now, I was getting horrible ear infections. I was in pain. It was bad. It was very, very bad. And I had somebody say to me one time, because I said, I don't get colds, I don't get sick. And she said, yeah, you have a good immune system. That's great for you. But some of us just get sick. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I used to get sick. I used to be the one that got sick all the time. But probably 5 or 6 years ago, I realized that I wasn't. I would get one cold a year, and that was pretty much it. Fenugreek and thyme, it's a great product. So the fenugreek helps to loosen the mucus, help keep that mucus moving the way that it's supposed to, so that it does its job and clears things out instead of just thickening up and sitting either in your head or in your lungs or in your gut, wherever it is. In fact, it's also known for helping to improve the flow of breast milk, because for the same idea that it's going to help keep things moving. For women who are breastfeeding, I typically recommend the marshmallow and fenugreek, because thyme does have a tendency to dry up breast milk. Thyme, though, is also wonderful at it's a wonderful antimicrobial, so it's going to help your body be able to fight things off as well. Fight things off. And thyme is very well known for that. So I am taking this. I am taking this all the time. I would be taking this even if there weren't a pandemic going on right now. So marshmallow and fenugreek would be my second choice, but this is my best friend right now. So happy to have it. If you have any questions, if you want to place an order, please let me know. If you just want more information, you can always send me a message. There are other fenugreeks that you can purchase. It doesn't have to be Nature Sunshine, but I have never seen another combination of fenugreek and thyme other than from Nature Sunshine. So I absolutely love it. And that's all. Okay, have a good one. Bye, guys.